Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Japan once built a monster, and its name was Skyline GT-R. This wasn't just a car, it was an obsession. An addiction to speed that beat in the hearts of every car lover. While the rest of the world was learning clutch and brake, the GT-R broke the accelerator. The sound of the GT-R. It's that roar that ignites a fire in your heart and says, stopping is not allowed. This was a machine built entirely for speed. Twin-turbo, inline, 6. But its real power was its attitude. It wasn't made just to win races. It was made for those who race against themselves. The GT-R never believed in limits. That's why it didn't just remain a car. It became a legend. They say times have changed, new generation cars have arrived. But even today, the sound of the GT-R still echoes in some corner of the heart. The GT-R wasn't just a car. It was a message that you can do anything. The sound of victory still lives in the heart. The Skyline GT-R was never just a ride. And if you want it badly enough, anything is possible. Let's kick things off with the outside. And wow, what a presence. The yellow paint is loud, proud, and unapologetically bold. This isn't a factory color you'd often see back in the day, which makes it even more unique now. From the signature quad tail lights to the aggressive front fascia and aerodynamic lines, everything screams performance and purpose. The GT-R's iconic wide stance and massive rear wing still give it a commanding presence, even in 2025. This car looks fast just standing still. Pop the hood and you're greeted by the RB26DTT badge. More on that in a bit, but even under the bonnet, everything is designed to look serious. The vents, the intake, the intercooler, all tell you this car means business. Stepping inside, you're instantly transported back to the late 90s, and that's not a bad thing. The cabin is driver-focused, minimalist, and functional. Everything from the analog gauges to the tactile buttons reminds you of a time before everything went digital. The GT-R's signature 3 auxiliary dials sit proudly in the center stack, angled just right toward the driver. The seats are bolstered perfectly, not too soft, not too stiff, and the leather, while showing some age depending on the condition, still feels great. The MFD multifunction display, ahead of its time back then, still gives you real-time performance stats, including boost pressure, oil temps, and lap timing. You won't find massive touchscreens or ambient lighting here, just pure analog charm. And honestly, that's part of the magic. Under the hood is the RB26DTT, a 2.6-liter twin-turbo inline-6 that's become the stuff of legend. Straight from the factory, it made 276 horsepower, thanks to Japan's gentleman's agreement. But the reality? Many made more than that stock, and most have since been tuned to push over 400, 500, even 600 horses. Mated to a slick-shifting 6-speed get-rag transmission and featuring the Atessa ETS all-wheel drive system, the R34 GT-R still grips the road like glue. And let's not forget the Super Heika's rear-wheel steering, which helps this 25-year-old beast handle like a much newer car. Driving it today still feels incredible. The turbos spool up with a slight lag, which is actually nostalgic, before slamming you into the seat. It's not just quick, it's involving. Every gear change, every corner, every exhaust note, it all adds up to a visceral, unforgettable experience. This isn't just a car. It's an event. Now, let's talk money. Back in 1999, a brand new R34 GT-R cost around $45,000 in Japan. Fast forward to 2025, and thanks to its cult status, rarity, and now full import legality in the US, prices have absolutely exploded. A clean, stockish R34 GT-R today will set you back anywhere from $150,000 to $250,000. And if it's a rare color like this yellow, possibly a custom or limited paint, expect to pay a premium. Modified examples? Prices vary wildly depending on parts and condition, but can easily climb into the $300,000 plus territory. Collector demand is showing no signs of slowing. This is more than just a car now, it's an investment. A rolling piece of automotive history that's appreciating year after year. So, what can we say to wrap this up? The 1999 Nissan Skyline GT-R is a legend for a reason. It blends old-school analog thrills with cutting-edge, for its time, technology, wrapped in an aggressive, timeless package. In yellow, it's bold, rare, and unforgettable. If you get the chance to drive one, take it. If you get the chance to own one, treasure it. Because the R34 GT-R isn't just a car, it's a piece of JDM royalty. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this long-form deep dive. Let me know in the comments, would you buy one if you had the cash? And what car should we review next? Catch you in the next one.